Hey Saab people, today I'm going to be showing you how to remove your rear struts on your Saab 9.3 cross-wheel drive. For this removal and installation, you're going to need a sledgehammer, an impact, an E16 socket, you're going to need a 17mm socket, a 13/16 or a 21mm socket. You're also going to need a service jack, so we're going to start by pushing the service jack under. You're going to make sure the service jack is on metal, which mine already is right there. Hope you guys can see that. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift until you get the back of the car up in the air. Raise the back end of the car until your wheel is about 2 inches off the ground or more. And take your 17mm socket and put it on your impact so that you can get these lug nuts off the wheel. After you have all your lugs out, make sure you put them somewhere you won't lose them. So the reason you have the sledgehammer is in case the tire is stuck on there. Hit the back of the tire with the sledgehammer like this. I've taken my tire off already though, recently, so that hasn't happened for me. It's due to like rust, corrosion, or like dirt buildup from driving. It just gets stuck on there pretty easily, but if it's not stuck, just remove the tire. All right, so this is a pretty simple removal. Basically, it is 3 E16s, 1, 2, 3, right there. The top is going to come loose, and then on the back side over here, right there, there is your 13/16 or your 21mm nut that you're going to have to take off. Start by removing those 3 E16 bolts on the top.
How long these are actually.
I guess you might want to start by taking out that one first. So watch the whole video before you do this. Oh yeah, that's definitely worn out. Take your 13/16 and put it on this nut right here on the back.
You can't see it at
Yeah,
all.
it's fine. There we go. And that is your rear strut, folks. Take the bolt out, and then reinstallation is pretty simple. That's the bad one, so I'm gonna leave that there. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You just line it up with the holes that are already there. So I made a pretty big mistake when I was doing this. Basically, put in the top 3 bolts first, then you're gonna move the entire assembly with the, the brake caliper and all that, the rotor. Lift that so that the bottom bolt can go in after, so that you can make sure it's all in the right place. Like so. I'm gonna put in one right there because I'm gonna do it right here because these ones have no top on them, so they don't get held in very easily. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be upgrading to Holstein shocks. People are like, good luck finding B8s, but I'm like, I don't even want B8s because being in Vermont with all these bumps and having to be towed all the time, that's a little too low for me. So I'm gonna go straight for B6s. So just tighten these up now. Make sure they're lined up first, of course. Put it in the hole right there. Oh man. Reverse filming's pretty tough, huh? Put it in the hole. Alright, so the trick for the rear one, basically, just go till it stops spinning, then give it heck for about 2 seconds. Because I'm not sure what it needs to be torqued down to. If you know what it needs to be torqued down to, please leave it in the comments. I'd like to know for future reference when I have to change these again. And then you just tighten them up, and that's basically it. You've replaced your strut. And then anytime you replace a strut or all your struts, go get the car realigned. So take your, well, I just want to make sure my cymbals are semi-lined up. So mine need to be turned like this. So lift it up. There, now look down in here. Make sure that your holes are all lined up. Hole, that is not a hole right there. Okay, so right there, that is not a hole. As you can see, that is for taking off your entire brake assembly. Anyway, yeah, so make sure that you spin it until it is lined up with 5 holes like that. There, all 5 holes are clear. Another trick, put some never sees on each one of your lug nuts so that they come out easier next time, and you don't have to, waste a lot of battery on your impact. Re-lug, and you don't forget, go in a pattern that goes every other lug. It doesn't really matter where you start, but I'm sure everyone has a preference. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know if I end right here that I've done it all. And then I go ahead and I grab a torque wrench and I make sure that they're all torqued down to spec, which I believe is 80 pounds of torque, if I remember correctly. I'll check my chart that came with it. Anyway, let's give it heck. There, when it clicks, you know you're good.
Oh dear.
Nope. Alright, done. Gently let your car down. It's really hard. There. That's it. That is how you replace the strut. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and also go follow my Instagram at solving.saab. Thanks.